We can just delete this if we need to.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Gray Area podcast. Our goal is to Hello everyone, welcome... Okay, cut that out, okay? Hello everyone, welcome to the Gray Area podcast. Our goal is to provide opinions on topics no one actually wants to talk about.
From high schoolers no one asked to hear from.
It's Lila.
And Arden, and this is the Gray Area podcast, where the color gray does actually exist. Feel free to get angry with us, by the way, we won't with you.
Just keep it civil, guys.
Disclaimer, we are not experts on any of these topics, but we are professional yappers.
Speaking of, our episode today is on the freedom of speech.
Alright, so we're gonna start by Googling Webster's Dictionary, freedom of speech. Can you tell people your definition of the freedom of speech while I look this up?
To me, the freedom of speech is being able to say whatever you want without persecution.
I guess the question today is like, should it be absolute or should there be limits? Okay. According to the Oklahoma State University,
.org.
This is an org site. This is how you know it's trustful. The freedom of speech is defined as the legal right to express one's opinions freely without government restrictions, subject only to reasonable limitations to avoid clear present dangers. So what is a reasonable limitation? Like,
I think, like, going into a movie theater and yelling fire and the trample that comes after that, like, kills 3 people.
But, like, what if you didn't want that effect? What if you were just, like, what if you,
So does intent matter in this scenario?
I guess so, but then are you getting convicted for saying it or for the intent that you... Because, like, what if you think you're doing the right thing?
But what if... But, okay, let's just say a person just wanted to test out the freedom of speech.
Just test it out?
But yeah, exactly. By saying...
It's my right to test out.
Exactly. By saying, fire in a theater.
And seeing what would happen?
So
you didn't have the intention to hurt people, you just wanted to see what would happen.
Exactly.
Is that okay? Like,
no, because they knew it would hurt people.
But if they didn't,
it would cause a panic.
If they didn't, like,
if you
got arrested if someone died, would it be like for manslaughter or for like that action that caused manslaughter?
I think it would be from the action itself that caused
which is speaking about it. Like, if the government was like, you can't say that, then is that a reasonable limitation? Like, if
I don't know. You could say it's a gray area.
Yeah. Okay, but like, how much should it be limited then? Like, if we're being in the gray area here, like,
if we're being in the gray area, how much should it be limited?
Mm-hmm.
I think that you should be able to voice your opinions, and that's what the freedom of speech is about.
Okay, but like, what if your opinion, like, what if I went into the street today and was like, we should kill all dogs? I'm not bringing race into this. I'm just gonna say dogs for now. Okay. I am not a racist.
Okay,
like, if I went to the street and said, like, if I went into the street, like, we should kill all dogs.
You can say that because it is your opinion to kill all dogs.
Okay, if we vamp it up then, and like, let's go to like, it's like the 1930s.
Oh god.
We're in a specific country in Europe.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
what country in Europe?
I think you know which country in Europe. Like, their ideas, if you went into the street today and like spread, I'm just gonna come out and say, if you went into the air with like a swastika and you like started saying like Nazi things, like, should you get arrested for that? Like, for hate speech?
Yes, actually.
You shouldn't be allowed to say that.
I don't think you should be allowed to say that.
Why not? Okay, wait, hold on. As in, like, from a legal perspective.
From a legal perspective, it spreads the idea, like, it spreads and encourages actions that could cause harm to someone else.
Okay.
So it would be like threatening to kill someone. Like, that's an illegal crime.
Okay.
Or like attempted murder or something.
Okay. That's true.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm not saying.
Arden does not agree with
I do not agree with Nazis. Actually, like, very much, I do not agree with Nazis.
Exactly.
Okay, then if you were to go like, But if you thought that, like, or if you go back to, like, the civil rights movement then, and you are, like, super racist, but you, like, genuinely believe against what, like, MLK or something is saying, and you think that that's dangerous, you're like, that could harm me if we give people rights. Because people did think like that, as silly as it sounds. Like, do you think, using the same logic, you can tell them not to say that?
I think okay.
I'm not saying that they were correct. I'm just saying.
I would like to provide a disclaimer that I do agree with MLK.
Yeah,
and I am not racist.
Civil rights
when I
are
say
a good
this,
thing.
However, I do think that in some cases people are allowed to voice their opinions, whether or not it's wrong.
So, but like then you just get into what's right and wrong. Like, what do you think? But like, can you give the government that
if it spreads violence or hate?
Okay.
Then I think you shouldn't necessarily be allowed to like scream it in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But a part of the First Amendment is being able to like basically voice your own opinions, again, like whether or not it's right or wrong.
So you think, unless they're actively saying to like hurt people, that people should say whatever they want to say?
Yes. Okay.
So then, freedom of speech, doesn't freedom of speech, or is that freedom of expression different? Because it's still the First Amendment. But could you say like freedom of speech kind of connects to freedom of expression based on what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay,
I could say that.
So hypothetically, if I like burned an American flag again,
hypothetically,
if I like burned an American flag and I said like I hate America and a bunch of people agree with me and they start like rioting, should I be arrested for hate speech because that led to that? But I didn't actually say. Technically, I didn't say to do anything.
I think we're back at the yelling fire in a theater argument.
But like, if I did have the intent to actually hurt people, but I didn't say it from a legal perspective, can I get arrested for hate speech?
I don't think so.
Do you think?
I don't think if you genuinely thought that burning the American flag would not cause violence, if you did not intend for like a riot to break out, then I don't think you could be legally persecuted.
Okay.
But also, we are not lawyers, so do not take legal advice from us.
Can we Google the law? What is hate speech?
Exactly.
Hold on.
And actually, it's your turn now, because I want to hear what you think about it.
I kind of think people should say, because like, I can say like, I can say a lot of things, but whether or not people do it, even if I'm saying to hurt someone, whether or not people do it is their choice. You know? So, like, I think I should be able to, again, like, if it's a threat, if I say, I am going to hurt you, that's different than saying we should hurt someone.
Okay, so if I told someone, hey, go kill that other person, am I not legally at fault for that? Even though that person that I'm telling...
Could you argue they had the free will to not do it? Like, if you're not threatening them, if I'm just saying, like, go do it.
I think you're encouraging them to do that, because would they have ever done it if you would have never said anything?
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. Don't tell people to murder other people, by the way. This is a non-violent
podcast.
We're just talking.
We're just talking back and forth.
I'm gonna get a message that says, like...
You could probably tell that this is unscripted,
is...
Except for our introduction.
Yeah, no, that wasn't scripted.
That wasn't
like us
either.
Perfectly saying in sync.
Cut that out.
Okay. Okay, hate speech refers to any form of expression that attacks or uses derogatory language against a person or a group based on characteristics such as race, religion, gender, or sexual orientation. It can threaten social peace and often linked to discrimination and violence. So, okay, let me look up, is hate speech illegal?
I think it is illegal.
It is. The hate speech is generally protected under the First Amendment right.
Oh, really?
Meaning it is not legal unless it incites imminent lawlessness action.
So that's basically what we just said.
So it is. So or constitutes a true... So it says, or constitutes a true threat. Like, if a kindergartner goes up to me and is like, I'm going to, like, murder you. First off, that's, you know, but like if they like, I can just kick the kindergartner and move
Okay.
And this
You could do that.
This podcast is going to be a test of whether or not people take things out of context. This is going to be the ultimate.
If I kick a kindergartner,
I am protected. No, but like, if that kindergarten can't actually do anything to me, then like,
or do you think that the words itself is enough meaning and enough like encouragement to actually mean something?
yeah, because I guess it's like who it's coming from.
We're
We're just saying a lot of nothing. We're just agreeing with the law. Congratulations. Okay, then let's.
So groundbreaking. We are saying what's in the Constitution.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Regular people agreeing with the Constitution that was written.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if it was written by regular people, but like.
Should we go into a segment where we ask other people their opinion on free speech?
I think we should. We should ask them how, and then we can get into afterwards. There was a few times presidents would limit the freedom of speech, but like, was it for a good reason?
We are going historical, guys. Wait, I think we're about to go into a segment change.
Segment change. Oh, okay. We're calling someone. We're gonna keep them anonymous for now. I don't know if they...
Llamada se reenvió al buzón.
What?
La persona con la que intentas comunicarte no
She's not Hispanic.
Is this a failed...
No!
That was... Are you...
What?
Like, what do you think about free speech?
Like,
Like people having it? Or?
Yes.
Like, do you think it should be limited at all? Or should it be like, you can say whatever you want, whenever you want? Or somewhere in the middle? Like, what do you think?
I think it should be, like, I feel like people should be able to say what they want, but there also should be a limit on that. Because there are some things that are just not nice to say.
Like, what kind
Okay.
of limitations are we talking?
I don't know, maybe like slurs, like maybe not say those.
Okay.
Okay.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Do you think
That is-
if someone, like, was, like, talking down to someone else, but they didn't necessarily, like, say a slur, like, how much is too much before they shouldn't be able to say it?
I mean, I feel like people would know if they're going too far, and if they, like, know they're going too far, I think that's,
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
like, they shouldn't be able to bully. Like, I don't think
Okay.
that should be allowed or free.
Okay.
What if it was, like...
Wait, let's give a scenario.
Okay. Go ahead.
If someone yells fire in a movie theater and the like panic causes someone to like get seriously injured, do you think that person should be charged?
Well, if there was a fire, maybe...
Like, if there wasn't a
If
fire.
there wasn't a fire, they just said
wasn't
it.
a fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be able to be charged.
Okay. Yeah.
If
That's pretty much the consensus that
So
we
then,
were at.
if someone, I'm gonna create another scenario. Let's say you're at a protest, right? And it's like the, what was it called? The No Kings protest, where everyone was
Yeah.
like, no, what is it? Like, they don't like Donald Trump. It's
Yeah,
like-
no
okay, let's say
kings.
you were like at that, and then someone yells down with the government. Do you think they
Okay.
should be able to say that? Or is that like treason? Is that like, do you think someone should be able to like burn the flag and be like, down with the US government? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Like,
I mean, in some cases that's wrong, but at the same time, if the government's really that bad,
Like, do you think the government should be able to arrest someone for saying that the government shouldn't exist?
I'd say it depends on the scenario.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I get that.
What scenario in mind did you have where they shouldn't be arrested for saying that?
Well, because I mean, if the government truly isn't really doing anything productive, then what's the point, you know? But if they are doing something productive and worthwhile, I think that they should be arrested, but...
Who would decide whether or not it was right? Like, because the government wouldn't be able to decide if you're hating on the government. So, like, do you think, like, the general population or, like, lawyers or, like, what do you think?
I feel like the general population could agree if it was right or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we should have provided more context
Context
as
to
to
this.
what we're doing. Because we kind of just started bombarding you with questions, so sorry about that. But we have decided to do this kind of as a project potentially for college applications.
Well,
That's nice.
This, I was thinking college.
college. This is
But
all
also,
just to
I
make
feel like
a
I feel like we could get, like,
murked
taken out
for
of,
this.
murked, taken out of context.